Book title: Rebirth as the Billionaire's Seventh Wife. Written by PurpleLight. Chapter 5: My Husband Alex? Aurora Spencer knew nothing about her husband. But a few days before her father died, she overheard him talk on the phone, revealing that the man already had 6 wives and that she would be the 7th. She had pictured the man as an old geezer, bald with terrible breath. Nearly 2 weeks after her father passed away, his last words were that her husband would reach out to her. Finally, after waiting, the man contacted her through Auntie Tina. He mentioned that he would come today to meet her. She saw no reason to marry the man after her father died. She had attempted to take her own life by taking a sleeping pill while soaking in the bathtub. What a pitiful life, young girl. Why did you decide to end your own life? Why didn't you try to run away from that man? You're pretty and smart enough to run away, aren't you? Aurora wonders. She feels bad for this young girl. The young girl's soul was no longer here. She was now the one who would deal with the older man. However, she needed to know the man's identity first. But for some unknown reason, her heart tightened, and she was nervous about learning that person's identity and meeting him. Aurora looked at Tina and asked, "Auntie, have you ever met him in person? Did he come? Is he here outside?" "Young miss, of course, I've never met him." "Not even once," Tina shook her head profoundly, pinching her eyes at her young miss. A disappointed flash in Aurora's eyes, but she hurriedly hid it, turning her gaze away. Oh, this is strange. Why hasn't that man arrived yet? Oh my God, it's almost 9. Does he cancel to come again? Oh, Tina said, her round face looking perplexed and stunned as she glanced at the digital clock on the bedside table. "Ani, did the man call you?" "What? You must be joking, are you, young miss?" "No, of course not. Young miss, I only spoke with his assistant. Remember?" Tina began to suspect why Aurora was asking about it again. Aurora nods as she recalls Aurora Spencer's memory, then walks out of the bathroom and toward the bed. However, her curiosity is drawn to the glass window. Standing by the window, she is shocked to realize she is in a top-floor apartment. In the distance, she recognizes the building where she spent several years studying. "This apartment near Arcadia University?" Aurora whispered. She was taken aback. After trying to access Aurora Spencer's memory, she realized that this girl was a senior at Arcadia University, surprisingly majoring in the same subject as her, computer science. The difference between them is that she is pursuing a double degree in business and management. As the personal assistant to one of Graystone's future heirs, she must be as brilliant as her boss. "Alex? My husband is Alex." Instantly, Aurora feels her throat go dry as she recalls Alex. She had argued with him shortly before her incident. Wait, Alex can't be marrying this young woman, can he? No, that's impossible. She shudders when a thought of Aurora Spencer's husband, Alexander Graystone, crosses her mind. However, seconds later, she feels relieved when she remembers that Alex has only been married 6 times. At the same time, in this girl's memory, she considers herself the 7th wife. Aurora turned to see Tina standing a few steps behind her. "Auntie Tina, has his assistant contacted you about today's meeting?" Tina was shocked. She shook her head and checked her cell phone to see if the assistant had called her. "Oh my God, young miss. He did call me, but I didn't hear it because I had silenced my phone." "Oh, I am sorry, young miss." "It's okay. May I use your phone? I need to speak with him." When Aurora saw the name Mr. Russell on the screen, her heart nearly stopped. She checked the phone number and felt her knees weaken. It was the same number as Alex's driver, Alvin Russell. What the hell? Did I really marry Alex? Since when has he been married? Why didn't I know about this? Aurora's hand trembled as she held the phone. The thought of meeting him again, no longer as his assistant but as his wife, nearly consumed her. Oh God, why have you punished me like this? The mere thought of seeing Alex again made her feel suffocated. Miss Aurora, watch out! Tina grabbed Aurora's hand just before she stumbled. Are you okay? Let me help you to the couch. I'm fine, Auntie. Aurora smiled at Tina as they made their way to the sofa. After settling Aurora onto the couch, Tina grew worried when she noticed how pale her reflection looked, as if all the blood had drained from her skin. Miss Aurora, are you all right? Do you feel any pain? Please let me know. Don't make me worry, okay? Tina asked anxiously. I'm all right, Auntie Tina. Please stop thinking I'm a weak girl, Aurora replied with a smile, trying to comfort her. I'm fine, believe me. However, Tina still had her doubts. She stood there, fearful of leaving. What if Aurora rushed to the bathroom again and tried to sleep in the bathtub? Even though she was only a maid caring for Aurora, Tina understood all too well what her young miss was trying to do. The thought of Aurora nearly drowning in the bathtub made her heart stop. I'm so hungry. Can you make something delicious for me? Aurora tried to distract Tina. She needed to call Alvin to ensure she hadn't misread the phone number. Oh my God. How could I forget? Okay, miss, I'll cook you the most delicious dinner you've ever had. She made an okay sign with her hand before hurriedly leaving the room. Aurora stifled a laugh as she watched Tina's short feet hurry out of the room. It was amusing to have Tina in her life now. In her previous life, everything revolved around Alex and work. She had never relaxed and had no close family figure like Tina. After watching Tina leave her bedroom, Aurora dialed the phone number. She needed to hear his voice to confirm that her suspicion was false. She wanted that person to be someone other than Alvin Russell. How can I become Alexander Graystone's wife in my second life? Oh my God, I will also meet my dad. Aurora shivers as her father's face flashes in her mind. An overwhelming sense of suffocation engulfed her as she imagined how devastated her father would be if he discovered she had already died. You can read this book online on Webnovel.